Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's see some of the numbers here for Bogdanovic.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for New York, Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Bridges, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Now here's Leonard. Shoots over Anunoby, and it's Leonard missing. McBride with the ball. Zubac defending. Inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Bridges.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Powell against Bridges. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. And the shot goes in.
Zubac really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Bridges passes to McBride. Leonard with the steal. Stolen. In the corner, it's Bridges. Knocks down the 3-ball.
We've seen Bridges' offense take a considerable leap, change of scenery. This guy getting assertive and attacking is a good thing.
Now, here is Harden. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Powell with the steal. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Hart the pass to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Count that one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle spots for the Knicks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And so here is New York after the 3-pointer from Norman Powell. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Down low, here's Hart. Pass to McBride. Hart with a screen on Hart. Shot clock at 6. Here's McBride. Makes it off the glass.
And right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Anunoby outside. Here he goes.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Miles McBride. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2. The first one falls. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, Their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. 5th on the list, James Harden.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Here's McBride. He has 6. Outside, Towns. Pass to Anunoby. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard, one of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
That's good from Anunoby. The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
Now here's Harden. Hasn't made one yet. Jones kicks to Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Back to McBride. Hart with a screen on Powell. Here's McBride. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. Of course, they don't want to get easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
Check out some of the numbers for Ivica Zubac. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Harden finds Jones. Now Powell to the paint. Here's Zubac, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old-school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
The free throw drops for Zubac.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out, he's giving you his all.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Foul, the pass to Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Screen by Zubac. The 3 from Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Hart the pass to McBride. Anunoby outside. 6 to shoot. Towns sets the pick for Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Harden against Anunoby. Here's Leonard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Knicks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Towns. Anything. Powell dishes to Harden. Leonard looking around. Misses from short range.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Outside, Towns. Pass to McBride. And the Knicks miss again. Clippers trail by 5. Powell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Jones against Bridges. Here's Leonard. Jones with the screen on Hart. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by Hart.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Anunoby passes to McBride. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Jones. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 5.
Just love these opportunities in the open floor to see athleticism like what Norman Powell gave us there.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Kane kicks to Bridges. Payne with a screen for Bridges. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul. Right, he's checking for the Knicks.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, 0, DeLon White.
Bridges outside. Achua, the pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Payne. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Bridges against Leonard. Bridges passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Over Payne. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Leonard.
Well, a master from the mid-range. Harden so good at finding available space from that distance.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Harden. Driving inside. Payne's shot is good.
Great job of screening. Very nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
On the wing, Jones. Dunn kicks to Leonard from outside the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Fires for 3. Payne can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Harden the pass to Dunn. Kicks it out to Jones. And here is Simmons, guarded by Robinson. Simmons inside. Robinson on him. Simmons finds Dunn. Takes it out to Leonard. The 3. They get the rebound. Back to Simmons. Over Robinson. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Now here's Payne, guarded by Harden. Robinson a screen on Harden. To the middle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Knicks lead by 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Dunn dishes to Leonard. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
So with Leonard on the floor, the team's always going to function a little bit better as a whole. And some of that comes from his unselfish play.
Now, here's Bridges. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. There's a screen by Achua. To the inside. A dunk by Achua.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The Knicks with the lead. They've got Precious Achiuwa. Wright is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. They're the group New York will start the second with. And Los Angeles guys shooting well. They're at 45%. Bogdanovich passes to Coffey. Screen by Zubac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
And the first one drops. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New York trailing. Payne looking around. Pass to Wright. Achiuwa with it. Now Payne. Dunn covering. Payne can't hit. Payne's gone 1 of 4 so far. Down low. Bogdanovich dishes to Dunn. Batum with the ball. Pass to Zubac. Dunn outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
New York ball.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Take a look at the Knicks. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And seeing where the Knicks are, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shamet's checked in, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell's checked in. The Knicks shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Achiuwa. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Achiuwa just battling inside. He earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Take a break. Let's make sure that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Achiuwa is a good role player for this team. Someone that comes in, rebounds, defends, and gives you some hustle.
And he can't hit the second.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Count that bucket. Coffey's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
That's a smart read from Powell. He analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
Now here's Payne. Dunn covering. From 13. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Zubac finds Powell. A free ball. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
3-point goal.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Pass to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Beauchamp. Here's Golick. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 3. And here is Dunn. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Coffey. Zubac, great positioning on the putback.
They settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And make some noise for your Knicks.
The Knicks making a switch here. Lights checked in.
Sitting answer.
It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. 5th, Ivica Zubac.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. There's a screen by Achua. Knocked away and stolen by Dunn. Here's Powell. Zubac trying to break loose. No good with the layup. Knicks trail by 5. And Wright kicks to Achua. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Beauchamp. Payne with it. For 3. Drills the three-pointer. Payne's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good focus from Campaign on that one.
Clippers lead 31.
Clippers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Dunn passes to Powell. Now, here's Zubac. Shoots over Towns. Zubac, no good. Now, here's Payne. Dunn covering. Payne passes to Towns. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Powell. Here's Coffey. Zubac with it. Defended by Towns. Zubac against Towns. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. Zubac has got 4 this quarter. Knicks trail by 4. Now Payne. 7 points in the game. A floater. And yes, it's good. Payne's got 9.
Clippers lead 33-31.
Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Dunn outside. Pass to Coffey. Screen by Zubac. 4 on the shot clock. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice movement on the screen and roll. Zubac's good at angling his body in those sets.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. No, thank you. Get down.
teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McBride. He's got 6. Pass to Hart. Anunoby outside. It's over Powell. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 4. High post, Zubats. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Hart the pass to Towns. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Mercy. Towns relentless, not giving up after the miss, putting his stamp on this game.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby outside. Bridges outside. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Zubats.
Second team foul.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that
At the
time.
line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Simmons comes in for Ivica Zubats. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Chris Dunn. And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Harden. Outside, Leonard. Towns against Simmons. Pass to Coffey. Here's the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Coffey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Hart the pass to Towns. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Leonard. Powell against Bridges. Lock at 6. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Towns.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Coffey passes to Harden. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. And he makes both free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Hart. Back to McBride. And the rejection by Harden. Another shot. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket for Robinson.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Simmons against Robinson. Here's Leonard. The ferocity inside by Leonard.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Hart. To the paint. Here's McBride. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Powell against Bridges. And here's Leonard. Simmons, a screen on Hart. Leonard with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Robinson, a screen on Powell. For 3, Bridges. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And they're pushing it up. Finished off the break. Bridges got 7.
Like to see Miguel get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Leonard on the wing. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. That one goes. Count it. 9 points in the game so far. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Bridges misses. LA's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Simmons dishes to Leonard. Good D by Anunoby.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Out to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 10 points for Mikal Bridges.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Simmons passes to Harden. Bridges against Powell. Inside, Simmons. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Great job by Simmons taking initiative in that screen and roll. Their coaching staff has to love that.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 10. Robinson, a screen on Powell. And finished off by Robinson.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll! They're thinking about the shot. Oh, someone left the window open. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey everybody, I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
Showing they know how to play. Team chemistry is on display. Like what I did there, showing they know how to play. Chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say? Oh.
Shaq's chosen to rap because in the first half, he was taking a nap.
Oh. What you said was not full. In other words, it was terrible.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Here's McBride. So for the Clippers right now, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Towns against Zubac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Clippers trail by 3. Powell dishes to Jones. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Friday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know for that Pelicans game, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Here's McBride, guarded by Harden. Towns for 3. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Left side, Leonard. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 3. Right wing. Third quarter of basketball. We're about into the middle. Towns has got 13.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all three levels.
Bridges against Powell. And Bridges with the block. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And I love to see Anunoby use those physical skills to get himself to the free throw line more often.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
That's good from Anunoby. Second free throw, no good. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard on the wing, defended by McBride. Outside Leonard. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. Over McBride. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. The deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And you can see the length that time with OG stretching out the finish.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Gets t-shirts on their way. Let me hear you. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
Some numbers for Mikal Bridges. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month, averaging about 19 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Fires the 3. McBride's shot is off. Clippers trail by 8. Harden outside. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
One of those nights where Zubac's extremely active on the offensive end.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns kicks to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Towns the screen. Here's McBride. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden up top, defended by McBride. Harden, no good.
Yeah, starting the half here, 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside Leonard. Harden scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Leonard. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Ivica Zubac.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
New York leading by 6. McBride with the ball. 8 points for him. Left side, Towns. Excellent defense there from Zubac. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Jones kicks to Leonard. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. McBride finds Hart. 9.5 points a game. Hart against Powell. Shoots. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. McBride passes to Anunoby. Bridges against Powell. It's Hart on the wing. No scoring in this one. Back to Bridges. They need this one. The rebound by Harden. Clippers trail by 4. Bridges with some nice defense. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hart with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Hart, no good. Clippers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. That falls. Nice speed that time from Leonard.
3-point goal.
Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Timeout.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys.
Let's go, Knicks fans. Time to get loud for your Knicks record and crew.
Kane, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Dunn is checked in for the Clippers. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Clippers. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that.
And right now for the Clippers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Defensive foul charged to Derek.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Clippers trail by 4. Harden kicks to Dunn. Back to Harden. Harden with the stop.
All right, Harden still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
New York shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Now here's Payne, guarded by Harden. And here's Payne. 9 points in the game so far. Just 5 on the clock. Over Harden. Payne can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Leonard dishes to Dunn. Jones, the pass to Dunn. For the lead. And another 3 for the Clippers. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
Towns kicks to Hart. Pass to Bridges. Over in the corner, McBride. New York, no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments. But it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin, and I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Puts up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Here's McBride. 8 points for him. Now Payne. Pass to Hart. New York moving the ball around. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Clippers trail by 3. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now, here's Hart. Pass to Towns. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to go on Zubac.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Wright comes in for Miles McBride. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Amir Coffey comes in for Leonard. The free throw drops for Towns. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. Lets it go from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Payne, guarded by Harden. Towns fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
62.
Now, here's Dunn. He has 6. Pass to Zubac. Here's Coffey. And it's Dunn in the corner. 5 to shoot. That one wide left.
Well, they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play.
Finishing near the rim.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Bogdanovich is checked in for James Harden.
Karl Anthony Towns. At the line, one shot.
The free throw drops for Towns. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. To halt the run, and the dunk by Zubac.
Look, if he plays the minutes, there's no doubt Zubac is going to get you double-double.
The Knicks leading by 8. Payne passes to Towns. With some arc, he doesn't hit that one. Excellent defense there from Zubac. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Batum sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Bogdanovich has such a nice on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Towns kicks to Achua. Here's Towns. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 16th rebound on the night. Right against Bogdanovich. Zubac a screen on right.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's been everywhere. Collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Time for the fourth quarter.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Payne. Towns is out there with Robinson. Then there's Achua, and it's Wright in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Coffey. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Now here's Payne. Dunn covering. Towns a screen on Dunn. Popped up there for Robinson. That shot no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Wright finds Payne.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Cameron Payne. At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Payne hits them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside Leonard wants to get it to Simmons and does. Robinson pulls it in.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Payne. A beautiful reverse layup. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen by Robinson. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. And the dunk by Wright.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Powell against Wright. Down low. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Los Angeles making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Payne with it. Pass to Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 16 here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Simmons passes to Eubanks. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That's foul number 2 for him. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. And the Clippers with a change here too. Coffey's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Dunn passes to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Simmons can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. And here's Payne to the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Payne. Payne's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Simmons sets a screen for Powell. And the Clippers miss again. Knicks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Payne passes to Towns. Back to Payne. Overdone. Payne can't hit. Clippers trail by 9. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Leonard. Over McBride. And it's Leonard missing.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Back to McBride. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
Attention fans, now on the court is your fight squad. Get down and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
Some changes. Zubac is checked in for Ben Simmons. Derek Jones comes in for Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Chris Dunn. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Harden finds Jones. Drives to the hoop. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Achua, the pass to Payne. Off target from outside.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Harden with it. Working on Payne. Harden's shot is good.
Just measuring that floater off perfectly. Harden so effective with that shot.
Payne with the bounce pass. Jones against Towns. There's a screen by Achua. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Zubac the pass to Coffee. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Coffee's got 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Achua. Outside, Towns. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his third foul of the game. A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Cameron Payne. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Chris Dunn comes in for Powell. Here's McBride. Towns a screen on Hart. 5 to shoot. Here's McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Clippers trail by 8. Dunn outside. Jones dishes to Harden. The 19-foot shot bounces high off the rim and drops. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Hart. Now McBride. Towns a screen on Hart. McBride gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Knicks lead by 9.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Dunn finds Harden. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Outside, Towns. From the baseline. And he hits the jump shot. Towns has got 30.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Bogdanovic sets the pick for Harden. Going inside. Let's go. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
The Knicks leading by 7. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Towns. Zubac no good. The Knicks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Hart, that's good.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside and be just asking to get burned.
Clippers trail by 11. Dunn passes to Zubac. Pass to Harden. The jump hook misses off the right iron. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And here is Achua. They grab their own miss. Hart with a screen on Harden. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And McBride gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich. And Norman Powell subbed in for Dunn. Powell dishes to Leonard. To end the run. And the rejection by Towns.
There's exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
McBride with the ball. Pass to Anunoby. The shot from the low post is good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns. We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard. And just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Leonard hits them both.
And Kawhi pretty solid from the line, and there's been a natural progression to him being effective from the free throw stripe.
The Knicks leading by 12. McBride bounce pass. Here's Towns. It's not going to go for him. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to McBride. Now, here's Hart. Six on the shot clock. The three-pointer, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. The three goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
Wasting zero time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Towns a screen on Harden. Driving the lane, and McBride gets it to go.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Knicks.
They had to battle for this win. There were times maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the series at a game apiece.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Outside Leonard. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.